Boom, 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 boom. Good morning, good evening, good night to everybody all over the world right about now. This is another 5-star live entertainment recap of the big clash that happened this last Saturday over at Linden Hall. It's all about the settlement of all arguments. Blunt Posse versus Stereo 5. Yo, clash was nice, man. I'm not lie, the clash was nice. You know what I'm saying? Big up the promoter Zion Train for putting on a good world clash. The attendance was okay, could have been better. I expected for it to be like packed like sardines, but there's some rooms. You know what I'm saying? Attendance was very good, very good, very good, very good. There was two sound systems inside the lawn, and I just didn't know why. I don't think the place was that big for them to put two separate sound system in there. I know Venom was one of them. I forgot the other sound that stringed up. The Linden Hall is not that big for that, man, and it's like I don't know. It have to be a big venue, a real big venue like Amazora, to for you to have two sound systems string up and get that good sound. But I didn't like the fact they had two sound systems string up. Maybe the promoter have money to do that. I don't know. But for Linden Hall, just one sound system, man, and just keep it nice and spicy. Is it? But yeah, it was Blunt Posse versus Stereo Vibes. It was, let me see, round what? It was 6 rounds, but one of the first round was a introduction round. They wasn't judging that round, which I think is good. I think it's good. It's kind of bad, but it's really good for the sound systems to give the second string MC or the other selectors, some playtime, man, for them to come out and exercise their playtime. So big up CJ from Blunt Posse. The first time you see him around the sound doing thing. Big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Big up Crazy Killer also that came out and also did his thing. But we're gonna talk about how that went about. You know what I'm saying? So the introduction. I came in the second half of Blunt Posse's intro round, and Blunt Posse played first, and Stereo 5 played second, of course. So yeah, when I came in the second half of Blunt Posse's round, it was playing some good tunes. People was just standing. It was still early. People still standing around, just a vibe. And CJ doing thing, and everything good. But the last 15 minutes of that round, Ajax took over and make some speech and play some tune. And one of the dubs that kind of bust up the place for the intro round was the Buju Banton and Bounty Killer medley that mash up the place, mash that up. Yo, the tune that mash up the place so bad, I'm like, damn, man, these guys must have some heavy tune in that box for later on. Cause me personally, I would have saved that tune for later on, but I knew the strategy. He was just killing off some of Speedy's tune them, which I'm pretty sure he did a great job. And here comes Stereo 5, where Speedy made a couple of speeches and let the people know what he was gonna do later on, and played some tunes on, not introduction round, and played good and played solid, and his forward was consistent throughout the round. Me personally, I can't judge who played better that round because I came the second half of Blood Posse's playing time, so I couldn't tell you. And nobody was videoing because it was early and stuff, and they played. But from the crowd response, when Killer Boo asked the crowd, who go on wicked? Was it Stereo Vibes? Was it Blunt Posse? People were saying Stereo Vibes. That's what the people said. But me personally, I did not witness Blunt Posse full round, so I can't give a unbiased review on the introduction round. But the second round, yes, the second round was nice. Second round was good. Um, Blunt Posse started their round strong, nice, and fired some wicked tune and played some counteraction from the intro round and got some big forward. The Agent Sasko counteraction got him some nice forward, and their round was very consistent, and they played good throughout the second round. And here comes Stereo Fives with their second round. It started off good with some good forwards, and here Speedy introducing Crazy Killer in the second round, not in the intro round. He introduced Crazy Killer in the second round and say, "Yo, I'm a new shooter. This shoot up the place." And he passed Crazy Killer the mic, and Crazy Killer dropped the blood clot mic. Big man, when you get introduced to the world, you can't drop the mic. No, sir. It's like the Olympics when they give you the torch, pass you the torch to go light up the thing, right? You can't drop the torch. How you gonna drop off the mic? Oh God. But anyway, Ajax had a field day with that in the other rounds. We're gonna talk about that. So yeah, so Crazy Killer came on, did his thing, but I don't know if it was that he dropped the mic or Speedy felt like he wasn't that effective the second round. But Speedy did came and took over the MC duties and finished the round very good and consistent and got some good forwards. And at the end of the second round, the people gave Stereo 5 the second round. All right. I know it's kind of confusing that I'm saying second. Remember, the first round is really the introduction round, which is non-judging. So I just talked about the second round. Second round went to Stereo 5. Stereo 5 won the second round. Okay. So third round kickoff. Blunt Posse kind of started off lukewarm, but he made some speeches about Crazy Killer dropping the mic and how he's a fool and wearing dark glasses and it's dark inside the place. The speeches that Ajax was making and the tunes that they was playing was connecting with the crowd, and that's how they like went through their whole round and they was busting up the place and doing their thing, man. So Blunt Posse played a solid third round, solid third round, very consistent. They took an angle of dissing Crazy Killer about how he dropped the mic and wearing dark shades in a dark room and Ray. That angle was very effective because the tunes that they was playing after that kind of gave them the momentum, and they played a solid third round. So here comes Stereo 5 with their third round. Played a good round. We expected to see Crazy Killer come back, but no. Crazy Killer was done for the rest of the night. Speedy took over and played a good round. But Speedy also addressed the people with some speeches that bust up the place. He went on talking about how Ajax and Father Blunt depend on a family plan, share cell phone, and people went crazy over that, man. And they also took the angle of talking about how Blunt Posse is not known well in the Bronx and people don't know them and they never kill no sound in the Bronx, and which was a good angle, but I felt like some of the tunes that came afterwards did not really connect with the crowd. But the Capleton dub played about them not know them bust up the place, But, they went on playing a good round also too and finished strong. But after multiple votes in the third round, they gave the round to Blunt Posse, which I felt like also Killer Boo did a great job. Yeah, Blunt Posse did edge out that round, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like they played a little bit better than Stereo 5 in the third round. So fourth round come in. Both sounds had their ups and downs, but from the beginning of the clash, Ajax made a speech about it's not going to be a vintage night. new tune for boss and this and that. Listen, the argument they're good, but just not in New York. You know what I'm saying? And just to speak in general terms, yes, the first round, second round, bust up some new tune and bust up the place and everything else. But when it comes to third round and fourth round, big man, yo, people like me that grew up in the 90s, we want to hear some vintage tune, all right? We want to hear some big foundation tune. So I felt like in that round, Blunt started off playing some big tunes and then went to some new tunes that was not effective and did not penetrate the crowd and did not get the forward that they expected. And, round wasn't all that good to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure everybody else would agree with that also too, because Virgin, yeah, first, second round, new tune, play a new tune, bust up some new artists, whatever you want to. But third and fourth round, big man, has some big tune we want to hear, yo. Big tune, that new tune thing, just put it to the side. Our 90s, me want to hear, but to each his own, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's not everywhere you could just play new tunes throughout the whole dance. Maybe in Jamaica you could do that. But New York, a different city, you know what I'm saying? So here comes Stereo 5 in their fourth round, and all you heard was big tune throughout the night, man. Throughout the round, I mean. They played some vintage bounty killers, and it got there forward, man. So Stereo 5 clearly won the fourth round. Clearly. You know what I'm saying? Clearly won the fourth round. You know what I'm saying? So the fifth round came in, and then both sounds played 5 minutes because the club was about to lock off. They had like 25 more minutes to go, and the club had to lock off. So each sound had to play 5 minutes, and Stereo 5 clearly won the fifth round also too. So Stereo 5 won 3 rounds, Blunt won just 1 round. So they called it a lock off. Blunt was trying to make an argument about it was only 2 rounds they won, and they won 1, but that wasn't the case. It was 3 rounds. Stereo 5 won the second round, fourth round, and fifth round. And whatchamacallit just won the third round. I got him. Yeah, Blunt just won the third round. It was a good clash, you know what I'm saying? I did really wanted to hear the tune for tune and see, what Blunt Posse had up their sleeves, but it didn't reach that far. You know what I'm saying? So, people, subscribe, comment, like, share to the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? 5 Star Live Entertainment with another recap of settlement of all arguments, Blunt Posse versus Stereo 5. And another thing also too, big up Speedy for a job well done with using his strategy to win that clash, man. Yes, he had this bus load, but guess what? In the sound clash culture, you have to bring your support. You have to have your support to back you up. You know what I'm saying? Just the thing that I have with that is wherever else you go in the United States or all over the world, make sure you have that same support, man. You know what I'm saying? To back you up. So they had their support. Blunt Posse relied on a neutral crowd. They also had their support, but not as big as Stereo 5. They did their thing, and Stereo 5 became victorious. So big up the two sound them. Nice clash. See y'all next time, all right? 5 Star Live Entertainment. Boom.